Hey guys, this is Blake from Blake's Sector, retro site for retro games. Today I am bringing to you another very good game, sort of slash fan slash professional game. It's a continuation actually. I've been showing you guys the Palm Kingdoms games, and that are very sort of Heroes of Might and Magic style games that these days completely free and downloadable. And this is the next in the series because there's been Palm Kingdoms 1 and 2, and this game is called Royal Bounty. And basically it's it started off as just a map in Palm Kingdoms 2 that they actually accurately described as a game within a game, because it was so massive and it was styled around the classic King's Bounty game, where instead of like in Heroes of Might and Magic where you're conquering castles and building lots of buildings and resources and stuff, it's more just about the hero and the RPG experience, and you're just going around, going on adventures, completing quests. And that was how the whole Heroes of Might and Magic series started, when John Van Copenhagen, whatever his name is, did the classic King's Bounty back in the early 90s, and then he went on to do Heroes of Might and Magic because he realised it could be a much bigger thing. And King's Bounty has since had various sequels, King's Bounty the Legend, and Crossroads, and Fire and Ice, and there's a vampire one and all that kind of stuff, which I've actually still yet to play. I bought them, but I'm still yet to play them. I'm very much looking forward to though. And yeah, this is all in the sort of the spirit of those games. And I'm very excited about this one. I bought it on Steam. It was only $2.50, very cheap. That's, you know, I don't know, like a can of Coke or a glass of Coke in a pub or something. It's, you know, dirt cheap, and you get a hell of a lot for your money. It's a really great game. So I'm gonna start a new game now and stop gas bagging. I'm going to show you this video in two stages. I'm going to play the game for a while. I'm going to start a new game, play it for a while, try and quickly see if I can quickly finish chapter 1, because normally I like these videos to be, you know, less than an hour, so I want to try and just smash out chapter 1, and then part 2 I'll load up a save game I've got from around the end of chapter 1 and at the beginning of chapter 2, and where I've been far more I will have been far more OCD and done much more quests and things, and can show you just some nifty things about this game. So let's start a new game. For the purposes of doing it quickly, I'm going to be a wimp and go with easy. Inspired by stories about adventurers that got rich, you decide to take your chances too. You crafted a small boat and headed off to a continent called Forestria. Unfortunately, you went ashore on the wrong island and ended up in a slaver's prison. Geez, don't you hate it when that happens? Kind of reminds me of that Game of Thrones episode. When the moment is right, you start a riot and knock out the cell guard. There aren't many guards in the prison at the moment, so take your friends and try to escape. You'd better hurry, your cell guard might wake up soon. Yeah. Now, I've seen a few people play this in videos on the YouTube, and they all sort of generally just run straight out of the prison, but in actual fact you can defeat the cell guard if you pick up a few of your prison cell buddies. So this is your starting guy, Jim, bit of an interesting name. It's just sort of, I don't know if that's you or your buddy, if it's meant to be, I don't know, representative of you. You've got some starting skills, wisdom, so you can get lots of good magic spells as the game progresses. You've got logistics, so you can build up your speed, because speed is everything in this game. Getting as much done as you can per day to achieve as much as possible. And because as the game progresses, unit stacks get bigger and more difficult, so even though I don't believe there's a time limit on this game, it will be a lot easier on you if you are efficient with your timing. Now you'll notice, people who've come from my Palm Kingdoms videos will notice straight away, huge graphics overhaul, hence the HD in the title of the Royal Bounty HD. They've basically, pretty much everything's got about 4 times as much detail to it, so it's about 4 times bigger than it was in the Palm Kingdoms games, and it just looks great. Like, it looks very retro and classic, but it looks good. I love the detail. You hear moaning voices down the corridor. Help me! Don't leave me here! Alright. So I believe I have a bad feeling about this. It doesn't look like the right way to go. Which is interesting, those messages, it seems like it's pushing you to just run away, but they're actually giving you speed bonuses. Like my available moves for the day just shot right up, which means it gives you enough time to grab these two peasants here before you get trapped by the cell guards. We're going to run in here. Here he comes. Or she comes, I'm trying to remember if it's a he or a she. I'll go look. It might be a she, actually. Ah, I can't see until I fight her. Alright, so I'm going to make some arrangements in preparation for this battle. I'll do that. And, yeah. Oh yeah, what's this one? You get a starting artifact. What is this? Shackles of War. Neither you or your opponent may retreat or surrender. Required level 5 hero. Alright, okay, so I can't use that just yet. I wonder if I can equip it. No, normally these turn blue. Not blue, but you know, they turn a colour. Alright, let's get this first battle going. I'll try to be good about this as I've been playing. We're off to a good start if he's got morale issues. Now, this is another cool thing here. The battle screen looks really nice. If you play other videos, there's a few Let's Plays out here of this game, and they're all done sort of like 2014-15ish when the game first came out, and there were quite a few bugs, and some of them were visual, and including like the battle screen had super small battle screens, much like Palm Kingdoms 2, because it was primarily designed for mobile phones, and when you slap it up to 180p HD, everything gets real tiny. And so, yeah, I think there was a button you could press to zoom in the battle, but it made it too big, and then you couldn't see some of the battle. So people were, yeah, complaining, having all these problems, but it's all been sorted out now. I mean, look at this. Nicely shaped, pretty similar in size to Heroes of Might and Magic battle. Not so nice, pretty details around various buildings from the map, but in very high detail. So let's get this battle going. We're going to take some hits, as you can tell. I mean, we're going to take hits now. We got one starting spell, and that is Shield, so we're going to use that to try and minimise the damage. Ow. We need to get to that archer as quickly as possible, just to block his fire. Now, I think that only lasts one turn. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's no shield there. Alright. So, look at this. This is another cool feature of this game. Recently used spell will appear there, so you can just fast use it. I like that. They don't even have that in Heroes of Might and Magic. Oh yeah, and if I right click on now you can see the shield there. So, yeah. And oh, by the way, for those who are not really familiar with the game, this is the stats of the units you're using. As you can see, peasants are very weak. Slightly stronger than they were in Heroes of Might and Magic, though. They used to have 1 hit point, and then this was 1 and 1, I think. And this is a militia, which is a sort of unique-ish. It's kind of based probably off a few things in Heroes of Might and Magic, but it's not a standard unit of the human race in these games. Although probably similar to the basic unit in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 for the humans. Ow. Okay, that strategy failed. Ow. I'm not using the shield now because I think it's only for hand to hand. Oh, a little bit of luck on our side. Get him. Got him. Look at that. It was a she. I had a feeling it was a she. Alright, so this is the this thing, and it shows you how many experience points you've earned from the combat. So that's all looking good. Right, so now we don't have to rush out of here. We can go and pick up peasants, more cell buddies to increase our peasant army. Now you go this way, and then there's some more guys to rescue here. I've got a bad feeling about this, but they gave me some extra moves, so thanks. Thank you, you're my saviour. 10 more peasants. We're going to need them because we've lost a whole chunk in that battle. When I was doing my OCD playthrough, I just kept doing that battle again and again until I was very happy with the minimum amount of casualties. You've left footprints that look like you went another direction. That should mislead the guard and slow him down a bit. Well, it doesn't matter now because I killed her. And why does it say slow him down if it was a she? A drink from the well has restored your spell points. Oh, yep, that's good because we were cast a spell several times. Now I think that way is the way out, but we're going to get some more dudes. I have a bad feeling it doesn't look like the right way to go, which is exactly the reason why I'm going to go that way. It's not the right way to go, but it's the great way to go if you want more people. There's another 10. I think that's it though. The skeletons. Skeletons used to give you a little something in Heroes of Might and Magic games, but they don't give you anything here. They're just decoration, mood-setting decoration. Alright, let's head out of here. Get this game rolling. A beautiful forest awaits us, and a big castle. Now you're going to see a few things actually in this game not seen in those other Let's Play videos from a few years ago, because this is 2017 now. The game's been patched and had lots of things done to it over the years. I think just this year, or was it the end of last year, another patch came out improving more graphical assets. So you'll find that there's there's a boat, it's our chance to escape, alright? That a lot of things have had just improved graphics between my video and those other videos out there. A lot of creature dwelling buildings have been vastly improved, like there's a bunch, but the one that comes straight away to mind is the monk building in the castle we're going to be going to soon. It just looks like a little church in those old videos, whereas now it's like a full-blown cathedral looking thing. Let's get on this boat. You sail off from the prison island and immediately a violent storm begins. You pray for salvation and give in to the raging wind. And it just penalises you, gets rid of your spell skills and things. Takes a bit of time off you. But look at this, you get this nice little cutscene. There's a great artist who did the castle screens in Palm Kingdoms 2, and I'm guessing it's the same artist because it has that same kind of style here, that's done these wonderful cutscenes. My only complaint is that I wish there was a prologue one, like the one for the jail. They should have done something of you getting captured or put in jail, because you know, when I look at some of the Steam comments, I think some people get a bit grumpy about the simplicity of the game or the way it starts. It almost feels like a bit of not a letdown, but it's just a bit of a simple start, and I think a beautiful painting cutscene to intro the prologue might have actually been a better start. But anyway, that's a small complaint really. Let's get this ball rolling. I don't think you can, yeah, they won't let you visit that because it's full of ghosts anyway, so you wouldn't want to. So you've crash landed here. Oh, I think something tells us this in a sec, so I don't need to explain it. The storm has destroyed your boat. 3 days you were drifting in the sea, and at last you saw land. And a shining palace on the shore. Ooh. Alright, so we'll head up here. There's the palace. What's this guy? Is he looking for a fight? One old hunter. The creatures are willing to join us. Are you from that boat that sank yesterday? That was one hell of a storm, wasn't it? I've been living in Forestria for 10 years and have never seen such weather. Anyway, I'm Rognak. You can trust me. If you find me a longbow, I will show you around. Because, you know, when strange people approach you in the, oh, my longbow is broken, I can't help you without. That's just a standard message you'll get if you keep visiting him. But I like that, you know, when strangers approach you in the forest and say you can trust me, I mean, that's just a slam dunk. You just got to trust them, don't you? This is the bow over here. I think in the original Palm Kingdoms version, the bow was like sitting right next to him, which of course just made him look like a dumbass, didn't it? Whereas here they've at least moved it away a bit further in this professional version. And then we go back, and he should join us. Let's go! I think he actually took the bow off us too, because he's a... Oh, I won't swear. Now, we can't get into the castle at the moment. No one told me you're coming, says the border guard. I cannot let you pass. Perhaps you should first seek a Keymaster's tent. Now, of course, Heroes of Might Magic players will be just straight away reminded of the Keymaster tent. Because, you know, there were a lot of maps out there where you just couldn't get anywhere without getting to certain Keymasters, so you're just going backwards and forwards, getting to the right parts. King's Court. There's some thugs here, I think. These thugs look tough. We must find a way to overcome them. Maybe if we tried to split and attack them from several sides at the same time. That's a hint to, I presumably believe it's a hint to split your stacks, which is a very good strategy in Heroes of Might and Magic style games. Because say if well, no, I don't have to say. If you just stick with the 3 here, they can one-shot kill those rogues. But the problem is there's only 1 stack here, which means there's 3 rogues, I think, that end up charging at you. So by the time you've killed 1 of them, the other 2 are in range to do some damage. So if you split these stacks, you get off 3 shots, and I'm pretty sure that it takes roughly 2 of these hunters to kill a rogue, which means you gain a bonus hit on the 3rd rogue. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down last time. So I'm going to split the range stacks. And yeah, like I said, this is a popular strategy in Heroes of Might and Magic, to split your range stacks to get more efficient killing. Yeah, I'll put you around just to sort of guard, because 1 may still get in there. We'll see how we go. Alright, here we go. A thug comes up and starts picking on you. Insulted, you punch him in the face. Unfortunately, you don't notice 2 more robbers hiding in the bushes. Rightio. Oh yeah, and this is the free. I forgot to. I should be, whenever we get new stuff, going and clicking on the unit to give you the full tour of them. But oh well. Old hunter units. They appear to be a wolf riding, arrow shooting unit. Unique. This doesn't really resemble anything, I think, in Heroes of Might and Magic. So this is a nice, unique thing to the Palm Kingdom's universe. So they got, yeah, okay, attack and defense. They can fire 5 shots, which is pretty lousy. 1 to 5 damage. Ugh. And only 3 health. Good God. Like, most of the other wolf riding units have more than that. Or mounted units, I should say. Their speed is dismal. But hopefully there'll be enough to take these guys out. Look at that. See? 2 are enough to bring down 1 of them. Whereas if I'd had all 3 in the stack, they would have... yeah, it would be less efficient, because now I can do some damage to this one, which wouldn't have happened normally. So I'm going to bring you up here, and I'm going to take a shot at you. Oh good, you got stuck around the rock. Excellent. So now I can hit you. And I'm going to hit defend, because I think he'll make the distance. Let's put a little thing on here. Although I fear he'll actually make it to the hunter. I can't quite remember. Oh, now I use shortcut keys, I should point out. This is the defend key, this is the wait, defend button and the wait button. But, you know, when you got your units over here, you don't really want to move the mouse over here, like, all the time. So, W for wait, D for defense. So I'm going to hit D for defense. So when you, I'll apologise for future battles, just to save time. I'll be hitting shortcut keys, so you'll just have to go, okay, judging by what I've seen there, he's probably either waited or defended. You'll know if I've waited, because the unit will come back to life shortly afterwards without the enemy getting a new turn. So that's just a little warning there. For efficient battling, defend. In fact, I'll try to say it out loud as well. Oh, that wasn't much. Oh, strategy, not good. See, in a better battle, that you would have, you know, got him by then. But I still did okay. Look at that, no casualties. Probably because I put the spell on. I'm amazed the peasant was able to survive a hit from a rogue. Now look at this massive tent. It looks like a circus tent. It's so big compared to the standard Keymaster tents that we're used to in Heroes and Palm Kingdoms games. Look, that's the rogue camp. We could bring something from that tent to the king to be allowed inside the castle. Alright? The caretaker of this Keymaster tent recognises you as you approach. I've already sent word that you will be allowed to pass. He says, begone. That's just the standard tent message. Ooh. Money, money, money. What's this guy here? Looks like they're in the mood for a fight, but I think they won't. Yeah, the Royal Guards command you to stop. Sorry, we have no time for trifles, royal duty, you know. Yeah, so basically he won't let you out into the game world yet until you've gone back to the castle to get your questing started. So we're going to run back. Halt! Peasants are not allowed to enter the king's court. Prove your worth to be let inside. I can make your gate disappear. How's that for proving my worth? Alright, we'll come in here and... there we go. I see you've defeated the bandits. Very well. You seem to be a brave warrior. There are more serious rogues in the King's Land. If you've come here, you must be looking for work. Find Herbert the traitor and bring his head to the king. You will be well rewarded. Maybe you will even be allowed an audience with the Majesty King Reinhardt. You may recruit troops here. Don't talk to the guards, and don't let me see you touching anything either. The guards obviously really like you. Alright, so look at all this. Now, these are actually technically guardhouses where you can recruit pikemen, but they don't let you touch them. These guards are blocking, but later on you can hire them from elsewhere, and maybe these guys will get out of the way. I'm not sure, I haven't progressed it that far into the game. But we're going to get some good stuff here now. So we're going to go to chess. King Reinhardt's court is a beautiful place. Even the guardhouse looks like one of those magnificent... they spelt magnificent wrong. Old paintings on the church walls in your hometown. Now, you're going to see a lot of these. Once again, this will be very familiar to Heroes of Might and Magic and Palm Kingdoms fans. Treasure chest. Now, normally my strategy in those two games just mentioned is to always collect experience, because you end up capturing castles, they become your major gold and resource producing areas, so, and experience is so valuable for getting your hero stronger, so you always go for experience, unless you're in dire straits. Generally, that's my strategy anyway. Whereas in this game, you've got to do the opposite, because you don't have any real continuous sources of gold. You get one little thing, which I'll show you in a minute, but that's sort of it, and your gold comes from treasure chests pretty much, and you complete quests to get money, but the quests are sort of few and far between really, so you cannot rely on other things to get your money. You just got to go for money with treasure chests, otherwise you really struggle, because there's so many things to buy, there's so many units, and you could miss out on great stuff because you got no money. I mean, I'm still struggling money wise, and I'm picking up every treasure chest and picking gold in my serious OCD game. So I'm going to go for money, and we get some cool stuff here. The king commissioned us to help you find and defeat the villain Herbert. If you have no objection, we can join your army. So those are sharpshooters, and I'll actually pick up a couple more things, and then I'll show you their abilities in better fashion. So I'm actually right now going to combine these guys, and then we'll come back to this in a sec. I just need to make room. This is a forge where normally it gives you some defensive bonuses, but it has a special use story-wise, this particular one. Looks like you have nothing I can work with. Get me any cheap sword and I can improve its quality for only 2,000 gold. So that's actually added a quest, and also I should have shown you we've been given some quests here. So we've already found Rognak's longbow, and it's a very simple one. Defeat Herbert. This is the quest we've just been given from the castle. It's just repeating what they've already said, but it's just a reminder. And improve your equipment at the forge. This is the one we just got. So you can look up your quest anytime if you're forgetting, which is a very useful tool, which I don't think that was added until Heroes of Might and Magic 3 back in the day, so unfortunately these guys have taken that cue and done the right thing. Is there anything? Sometimes things are hidden behind trees, so look for things like that. I think there's like a spell behind this tree. Yeah, see that? How the horse is raising. Alright, so let's get some stuff. Now this, Archer's Tower, and this is a peasant hut. Now, let's see, can we afford them all? We can. 6,000, we've got 8,400. Good, very vital. And how many? Unfortunately, peasants cost money in this one. Usually they're free in Palm Kingdoms and Heroes of Might and Magic. But we can afford them all because they're ridiculously cheap. Alright, this is our starting army, so let's have a look. You can't get through there, I won't even bother doing the message. You've got to complete some quests to get the green border key. So we're ready to go on our adventures, so let's have a look. So, I've already shown you these guys in the battle screen, the old hunters. They're not very good, but I'm going to show them again, just so now when I show you these guys, you can see the difference. Double the speed, much more health, 10 hit points. The damage is similar, but just a bit better. The minimum's higher, which means you've a better chance of doing the maximum damage. They got lots of shots because they fire twice, which is very cool. So even the basic archers fire twice in this game, whereas when you think back to classic Heroes of Might and Magic, human archers, like in Heroes 2, had to be upgraded to fire twice. But these guys can already shoot twice, makes them very useful, similar to sort of elves and stuff. Much better attack and defense, and we're going to split them. And then, actually, there we go. These guys are presumably an upgrade, I believe they are, to the standard archer. They still retain their firing 2 shots, but their speed goes up to 6, so it gets up another 2. Health is the same, more damage, and their attack has gone up much, so they can do much more damage. So they're an excellent unit. Good thing to get us started. So let's get going. Alright. Emerging from the prison, you notice. Oh, I'm meant to be reading out loud. You notice the natural scent of the forest pumping fresh air through your lungs again fills you with newfound strength. It's basically ugly jail, now you're in a pretty forest. Yay! Now, we need to get to that farmhouse, if I recall. Rognak says, my farm is left from this crossroads. Can we go there to check if everything's alright? Asks Rognak. Alright, we will go to his farm. May as well get some stuff on the way though. Look at these. Should be a pretty easy battle. Or not. They were pretty weak, but there's a decent amount of them though, isn't there? Let's see how we go, eh? Bang! Look at that, fire twice. Very nice. Oh, look at that. No, they're cannon fodder. Useless old hunters. We're gonna wait. No, they're gonna still. They've outweighted me apparently. Oh, come up here. Excellent. So we'll get the strongest guy with the strongest archer. Go for you. Yeah, no, they're not even gonna get to me. Look at that. Easy pickings. We should have a level up soon. Give me the gold. Peasants. They'll be easy pickings, they're so weak. I apologise for those who don't like how quick I'm going, but I just want to show you as much as possible, and to do that I've got to get through battles quickly. Look at that. Now, I mean, I don't know, many people probably go with this strategy, but I for one am big on range. Very big on range units, so I will put mostly range units in my armies for Heroes of Might and Magic up until top level units, and even more so in a game like this, because it just, you know, if you can have the ability to kill your enemy before they get to you, then you want to take it. Because if you have fighting units, you're going to be replenishing casualties a lot. Alright, let's go to the farm. Looks like there's a unicorn there. 10 royal unicorns. What's all this about? You see a very large, strong horse. It stares at you, inquisitively chewing grass. You reach out your hand to touch it, and the horse turns around and runs away frightened. "Oh no, it was my horse," said Rognak. "How will I plough my garden without it?" Rightio. Apparently we scared off his horse. That's his house. Rognak looks at you with hope. "You will help me find my horse, won't you? Please, if we bring it back, I will send you half the money I get from my farm." So here we go. This is your constant income source. This is why I'm rushing to this quest. "It couldn't have gone too far. Maybe someone stole it." You mean after we accidentally chased it off? Now, it's this way. I already know. Oh, and it should be up in the quest list now too. Yep, find Rognak's source. Ooh, money, money, money. And the other benefit is that there's some good stuff at the place where your horse is sitting. Oh, what do we got here? 46 goblins. I fear these creatures are in a mood for a fight. What are they? Comparable to the peasant, pretty much. Nothing particularly special there. Look at that. Beautiful. Wait, no, they've outweighted me. Defend. When I say outweighted you, that's it's difficult to explain, but it's to do with speed, basically. If they're faster than you, then they can outweight you, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, just play around and you'll figure it out. Bang, got him. Ooh, nearly got that level up. preferable to actually try and complete this quest before the first level up, but probably, I don't know. Well, possible actually if I skip some of this stuff. It's just that Rognat's farmhouse income thing is actually, in truth, just giving you the estate skills. That's why you want to complete this thing, because then of course when you get level ups you can improve that estate skill. Alright, come down here. Skeletons! Ooh, look at that evil background behind him. Once again, comparable to peasants. A little bit stronger though. See, they can take one hit from my double firing guys. Wait. Defend. Got him. Is that a level up? No? Okay. Well, we might just get away with this after all. That looks like Rognak's horse / unicorn. You see a middle-aged, short gypsy wearing a long, dark cloak. His grim face is well ornamented with scars. What you be looking for? He asks. How much for the horse? For you, I say. Oh, hang on. How much for the horse? I say. For you, I say 3,000. Answers the gypsy slowly. His grin tells you that this is the final price. Yeah, I'll give you the final price in a minute, mate. But no, the game forces you to pay him. That's a fair deal, friend. The horse is yours. It was too stubborn for me to ride it anyway. I can't stop doing my voice. Alright, so we go. You calm down the horse and take the bridles. And then it fills up a slot, which is annoying because I'm about to buy something. We'll just combine you guys for now. There we go. Because here, there is a yurt that gives you a useful unit, for early game anyway, bloody useless later on, but it's a range unit, fires once, but look at the health. It's got 45 hit points. That is not just a bit more, that is a lot more than anything you have. So we're going to buy them all. Takes almost everything we have, and that's going to give us some extra strength. Now we're going to start having some morale issues because we're mixing a lot of stuff, but that unicorn's going to get off us in a minute. Yeah, archers, look at that, yeah, 45. Does a bit more damage than most of our guys as well. It's pretty good. I mean, look at this, like our archer's only got 10 health, so wow, bit of a difference, hey? I might just sneak down and grab this treasure chest. I'm not going to bother to fight these guys. You come back here later for other stuff. I think it's the paladin quest. Money, money, money. Head back here to that farmhouse. Then we can start looking at the castle's mission. Rognak appears to be glowing with happiness. Now when my horse is on the farm again, it can continue work. As I promised, I will be sending you half the money I get from selling the crops. Thank you, and be careful. The forest to the east is very dangerous. Look at that, estates +2, so straight away, advanced estates. They take away the unicorn, he gets off but leaves you, I think, some of his buddies, when he's already half useless. And you get 1,000 experience, which should guarantee your first level up. Oh, you know, I wish I'd got that in my OCD game. So this will give you me a huge advantage. I can get the maximum gold income from the first level up onwards, which is, oh, jeez. No, actually, I'm going for archery, so I'm not missing out on anything there. So, expert estates. Damn. The old save and reload and do it again trick can work benefits with getting the right level ups, just like in the Heroes of Might and Magic days. So I probably should have got, I mean, look at that. 500 gold. I only just sort of got that at like level 10 knight in my regular game, so dear oh dear. Alright. Now, do I need to go back to the fort? I don't think I do. I do need to split the archers again, though. It's very... You've got to double-click bloody fast in this game. It seems to be quite picky about that kind of thing. Yeah, you can take the hit so you can sit in the centre. Yeah, I'll leave it as that. Right, let's head to the east.